item from Cook's Essentials. This one is kind of near and dear to my heart because growing up, my mom always cooked on cast iron. That's how my, my grandmother, wow, my grandmother, Georgette, taught my mom how to cook, right? Who then taught me how to cook on cast iron. When I got my first apartment, she seasoned. I spent hours and so much time seasoning my very first cast iron pan. And when she handed it to me, she says, okay, honey, don't cook anything acidic in it. Do not use soap. I was like, wait, so what do I cook in it, Mom? I can't clean it? I can't, what? This is genius. Cook's Essentials has taken everything we love about cooking with cast iron, but kind of tweaked those pain points. Because guess what? This one is dishwasher safe. This one has that nonstick coating. This pan is oven safe to 500 degrees, and you better believe if you are making a summer peach cobbler and you bring this out to the table with a bowl full of ice cream or homemade whipped cream, you are going to be everyone's favorite. But today you didn't spend $24, or today you didn't spend $30 or $24.98, and it looks like some of those brands you spend hundreds of dollars on because they're done in that beautiful color. I have the red right here. Red has been a fan favorite today. I think that's a theme on In the Kitchen with Mary. I know our foodies love red. So here's red right here. Let me show you the couple other colors to choose from. If you want something like more traditional cast iron, we have the all black. If you want the red, there's $1,400. If you want the black, there's about $1,400. Now we also have this really cool green. It's like a rich emerald green. There's $500. Gorgeous color. And then we also have the gray choice at about $1,000. If it's time for you to refresh some of your cooking pans and vessels, this 10-inch cast iron everyday pan is just what the doctor or maybe the chef ordered. Kara is joining us. Kara DeFalco is a YouTube sensation. The girl has an Emmy. She can cook. And I'm sure, Kara, just like me, you have quite a love for cast iron.
Allie, it really is my favorite. And you were talking about possibly, refreshing some of your things. The best part about cast iron is that investment is once in a lifetime. It might even be once in several lifetimes.
Good point.
A lot of times, the older ones, pieces people used to pass down. Now, you don't have to kind of dig in the garage sale to find the perfect cast iron skillet. We've got it for you here. And again, like you said, it just doesn't require the care and attention that a traditional cast iron skillet requires. So it's got that nonstick coating. It has that heavy duty durability, that heat retention, the even heating of cast iron. My favorite thing about cast iron is it goes stovetop to oven. So you can do things like a skillet pizza, something like that, right? Actually, I just pulled this one out and get a little
That's
fresh
how I
basil
make
on here.
my pizza with my sourdough. I do a skillet base and then I finish it in the oven. You could do it with this pan. Oh, look at that.
Yes, you absolutely could, right? Beautiful, homemade. And then, and I kind of like to do them the individual size, individual pies. So this is the 10-inch skillet, perfect for something like that. So we've got plenty of veggies going in here right now. I'm kind of making a little egg skillet. We're going to get to the eggs in just a second. But again, once I get my veggies sauteed, so I'm using it on the stove top. The only oil I put in here was for the flavor of the oil with the vegetables, not because of the non-stick, or worried about it sticking. But then I'm going to put whole eggs in here and stick the whole thing in the oven to finish baking the eggs.
Well, and see, most of the time, this is great because it could go stove, it could go to oven, and I think for this beautiful kind of like rustic look when you're serving it, like the red is just gorgeous. You make a like a peach cobbler or almost like a rhubarb pie in this for your summer barbecues and get-togethers. Oh my goodness.
Yes. And it is exactly that. It's a serving vessel. It's a cooking vessel. You and I both have the red. I love the emerald green though, too. It actually is kind of similar to the color of my shirt, but they just, whatever color you go with, they're really beautiful. They're bright and beautiful. I've used this pan multiple times and washed it in the dishwasher multiple times.
That's it.
That color has really held up. That nonstick coating has really held up. The other thing that I love about this particular pan versus, actually, you know what, let me grab my other cast iron, make sure it's not still hot. But
oh, sure. Well, here, Kara, while you do that, can I show you the colors too?
Yes.
You have double handles, you have pour spouts. Here's the red. We also have that traditional black too. So if you do like more of a traditional look for the nonstick cast iron, you have all black. We also have, which I think too gives a very modern look, by the way. We also have green. Next to that is a gray. And then the one that everybody's loving is red. Over 100 have already been spoken for. It's $24.98. This is also the only order of the year. And Kara, this is the type of pan you never have to put away. You can eggs in the morning, grilled sandwiches for lunch, you roast your vegetables, you make your chicken, your fish for dinner. Done, all in one pan.
You're gonna use it all day long, all your day parts. I just wanted to talk about the handles a little bit because like you were saying, so instead of this traditional long handle and the short one, you get the two shorter handles, which I sometimes like a little better because now I don't have to worry about knocking into it.
I would agree.
If you've got littles in the kitchen who love to cook with you, they're not going to bump into this. Nobody's going to kind of knock it over or spin it around on you. So I like having the two shorter handles. Like you said, you've got the little pour spouts. Actually, the very first time I showcased one of these on QVC, they handed it to me with a pound of macaroni and cheese and a pound of pasta in it with cheese. And they were like, just use the pour spout, just dump it into the bowl. I was like, yeah, just the whole thing slid right out. It was great.
Because it's nonstick. But Kara, just like we talked about with the flippers with that silicone, if I have to give my husband a tutorial on how to take care of a pan.
Right.
I mean, bless his heart.
I can't tell you how many times I was, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Don't touch the
He built a deck.
Just leave it on the counter. I will deal with it later.
Yeah, I'll clean up.
Just stick it in the dishwasher.
My husband's wonderful. He built us a brand new deck. I mean, come on. He's done like lightings in the house. He's done some amazing things. But when it comes to how to care for my pots and pans, that's my department.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
But this
like,
isn't,
please don't touch my
isn't fussy. You could put it in the dishwasher.
Yes. And that's really the thing about this pan that I mean, it has so many of those classic Cook's Essentials features that we love. It is nonstick. It is truly an everyday pan. It's the perfect size. It's oven safe. But when you get to that dishwasher safe feature in a cast iron skillet, I mean, that is the game changer right now. It really and truly is your everyday pan. You're going to cook in it. You're going to bake in it. You're going to saute and sear in it. You're going to pan roast chicken thighs in it.
Get this as a wedding gift. It's the only order of the entire year. So maybe you have a niece or a cousin or a friend who's going to be getting married this year. Under $25, it could be a wedding gift, an engagement gift, a housewarming gift, right? Or a refresh for your own set. And you're realizing, I had nonstick cookware from many years ago and it's taken a beating. This is, you buy it once, you buy it for a lifetime. The Cook's Essentials 10-inch cast iron everyday pan, and it's the only order of the year for under $25. Here's the red choice. Now, the red, very, very, very immensely popular. Fewer than 1,300 if you want the red. Almost everybody's picking up red. A foodie red.
4th of July is coming.
Yeah, it is. And then we have the gray. That one's very like farmhouse. We have about 950 to go around. We also have a black choice. Oh, here's that emerald green. Most unique color, but there's only 450. And then we also have the black. There's about 1,350 if you want to grab the black, modern. It's K61152. Kara, it was so good to see you. Thanks for all the great items you brought us for In the Kitchen with Mary, Allie's house sitting edition.
Allie, I loved hanging out with you today. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys again later next week.
Thanks, Kara. All right.